People often assume that all is well with the preacher's kids, but they are usually wrong. The preacher's kids are humans just like everyone else. Most times, the child does not know the call of his father. All he knows is the effect it has on his life. The call of the father is not the call of the child. He just feels the pressure of it, and it is this pressure that drives many preachers' kids to break. But I have learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. I came and I saw that the race is not for the swift, nor the battle for the strong, but time and chance happens to them all. So to all the preachers' kids out there, for every pressure you have felt, for every time you have been misunderstood, for every time you've wanted to say something but couldn't, I'll say it for you. My name is Prince Neche, and I am the preacher's son.
So ladies and gentlemen, the real reason why we are here today, it is the preacher's son, the maiden edition. If you are ready, I am ready. A warm welcome, an ovation, a screaming ovation for the reason why we are here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Neche.
Wow. Like, wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time in the entire Southeast Nigeria, a comedian is finally having an actual stand-up comedy special. You're not supposed to clap. Yeah? And man, I'm overwhelmed, man. I was shooting for 150, but it's over 150 in here right now. Thank you, Oka. Thank you, Anambra. Thank you. And I hope you know that the word Anambra is a conversation between two underwears. I'm singlet, Anambra. You understand? And then, if you do not have a good knowledge of wordplay, wit, pun, this is the point where I'll need you to find somebody that does. Because one thing I will not do this night is explain my joke. If you miss it, you miss it. I will not explain. If you don't understand, please just come and collect your gate fee, collect your ticket. And go. In fact, I cannot even give you the ticket. I want you to buy car. So as you go, you go need buy car. Sometimes I'll pause and allow it settle. Yeah, I'll pause and allow it settle because we're not used to these things. We like rat joke. In this Anambra, we like all these rats. One man, the waka. Nah. Not in Madison Square Garden, please. Nah. So, ladies and gentlemen, maybe transport carry me come. My grace. Yeah, maybe transport for carry me come. Nah, my grace. As a pastor's child, I had parents who prayed for me. My mom prayed that I would experience love, blessings, joy, grace in the course of my life. And I will tell you, sincerely speaking, that in the course of doing this job, I've experienced love, blessing, joy, and grace. And I can tell you, those girls will be discovered. Love, For example, love na all those kind girls wey she always needs assistance for everything. Cooking, she wants you to assist her. Bathing, she wants you to assist her. Even to walk on the road, like she wants assist. What I'm trying to say is that love is blind. Yeah? Then joy, blessing are all those girls wey dey form wetin they no be. You want to be something, you got to form it, fake it till you make it. She dey disguise. Yeah, just like during EndSARS, we already disguise. This time, she's a blessing in disguise. Then there is joy. I like joy. Joy is the typical Nigerian girlfriend dream. She get back, she get front, she comes sabi cook. You know all those things. Normally she be. That's joy. Joy has only one problem. Every time she wants to visit you, she cannot visit you when you want her to visit you. She know that every boy wants his girlfriend to come at night, make things for some. But not joy. Joy comes in the morning. Then there's Grace. I like Grace because she get money and she dey spend her money. You remember when I said no the transport carry me come? But I know they fear because normally as a spec, they choke. Goodness and mercy they follow me. And if they follow me normal, I get faith, hope day, and I know they spend money on women because happiness is free. You know? It is what it is. You get it? If you don't get it, but then I'm grateful for the kind of parents I had. They prayed for me and they taught me how to pray. This is not about being a pastor's child or a preacher's child. Yeah, every typical African home has this particular experience. You must partake in morning devotion. That's how they groom you in the life of prayer. My problem with morning devotion, day 3, the praise and worship, the preaching, then the closing prayer. I have a problem with everything morning devotion because e be like say all our parents came together in one WhatsApp group and decided that it's the same song that all of us will sing in all the morning devotion across the families in the world. You know it when I start it. Good morning Jesus, good morning Lord. I know you come from heaven above. The Holy Spirit is on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning. You know the next one. I remember His grace He has given me my heart. I remember. Let's cut it short. You don't go to that end. This is the way that the Lord He has made me glad. I am so. I really just for He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I am so glad. I will rejoice for You. You know the next one. Let's do that one. You know it. After that one, next one, He can never change. You know it. The same song when they sing for your house, when they sing for your house, when they sing for your house, it's the same song everywhere. All our families. And one thing with prayer for morning devotion, praise and worship, once it starts, you, the child of the house, sleep kicks in. And you are not allowed to sleep because the moment you close your eyes, something will come towards you depending on the kind of mother you have. For your mother, you may be slapped. For your mother, knock. Some people go pour you water. My mother will throw you slippers. So they do not allow you to sleep as a child. But then, your parents will sleep. And you put so dirty pass. Is it not annoying? My father will sleep in morning devotion because he's a pastor, and when he opens his eye, he will hide it under spirit. So I saw a vision. He will not tell you something you know. Neche, as you are going to school today, be careful. Daddy, you know I will go to school. You did not see any vision. You did not come on when you are sleeping, they sleep. And they are annoying about praise and worship. Then after praise and worship, preaching. I'm telling you, as the preacher's kid, my house, preaching is next. And all of us have this experience. when you do something in your house, you will not hear it till the next day in morning devotion. It will turn to the topic of the preaching. And it dey annoying when your parents no even know wetin you do. They hear am from one of those our prognosing neighbors. Like me, we had a neighbor that reports you like she's not reporting you. One day, girl come our house, finally come, you do that time. So this woman saw the girl. As I opened door, she enter. We dey finish. I open door, she go. This woman saw this girl leave. When my mother came back, she went to meet my mother to report me. She was like, Neche, you don't even tell me you guys deploy a new house help. Are you serious? Like a new house help? My mother was like, yes, now. I saw one girl that Neche opened the door for. They entered inside. They were there for like an hour or two. Then Neche now opened the door. She went out like say she go message. Now my mother knows a girl came to our house, but she cannot confront me directly because she did see it. She waits till the next morning in the morning devotion. And even if the preaching or the Bible verse of the day does not concern what I need, imagine professor in your head. That's where my mother comes in. Yeah. For example, my mom reopens the Bible and reads John 11:35. Jesus wept. It's as casual as that. It has nothing to do with maybe what I did or being a bad child. My mother will link it. She goes, our topic today is who beat Jesus. Because your parents are not in the house, you brought a woman to your father's house, you have beat Jesus. And once that side starts, just like the rest of us, everywhere you go, I will stand up, excuse myself, go toilet. And once you reach toilet, two things: to dodge the preaching and to sleep small before you join them. Then the third part that annoys me, prayer. The closing prayer. My mother will lead closing prayer the way every other mother will lead it. Open your mouth and thank God for waking you up. We will open our mouth. Open your mouth and confess your sins before God. We will open our mouth. Open your mouth and commit today into the hands of God. We will open our mouth. Open your mouth and commit your father into the hands of God. We will open our mouth. Open your mouth and commit me, your mother, into the hands of God. What happens to seeing your parents? But just because no prayer point is wrong, open your mouth and commit yourself into the hands of God. I know I will commit myself. But she will pray all these prayer points, and to close it, she now say, Neche, close us with a short prayer. The Father will say, in Jesus' name, open your mouth and do what? Open your mouth and do what again? Is that annoying? But I guess the fact that they wanted us to learn how to pray. You understand? They wanted us to grow spiritually. And another thing you cannot afford to miss now as a pastor's child, during the course of promoting this event, so many pastors' children reached out to me. If you can't miss morning devotion, another thing you cannot miss as a pastor's child is church. In church, pastors' children get pride. Now them be the Israelites, the rest now Jebusites, Hittites, Amalekites. You know, we get pride. We behave like say we go Jerusalem High School. And then pastor children they for band. And you know the thing about band people, the way they give offering. So I'm not going to give offering. I'm thinking about it now. I feel like all those offering what I don't give, and I spoil my life. The absence of offering is the reason for my suffering. You know, thinking about it now. As a pastor's child, I expected to have broad knowledge of the Bible. I was the one that would represent my church in everything Bible competition. You know, Bible quiz. You know, draw your sword. How do you people call it your church? You know, draw your sword. Yes. Where you go bring Bible. you will come call a passage. John 3:3. You just read that. First to read. I was good with these things. Bible quiz, same thing. I never lost it. Okay, not never. I lost the Bible quiz once. And losing the Bible quiz was not the problem. The problem was where I lost to. As a pastor's child, I lost the Bible quiz to a native doctor's first son. Now, losing to a native doctor's first son is not the big problem. The bigger problem now the song where the boy dey sing when he dey go house. Set am down for your father. It's your father that is the real second. How do you humiliate me like that? Then losing Bible quiz, I lost Draw Your Sword too. This Draw Your Sword Bible thing is not really that simple. Because there are Bible passages that you yourself don't know that is in the Bible. Obadiah, Nahum, Haggai, Habakkuk, my brother. Habakkuk was the Bible passage that made me lose. The man shouted, "Draw your sword!" That day, I draw my sword tire, I didn't come out. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2. I've never heard it. I didn't know there was a passage in the Bible called Habakkuk. Which Habakkuk? So when such things happen, the first thing you do as a Bible student is to go to table of content. So arriving at the table of content, they don't hear am. So the next thing you do is to sing the Bible song. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. I think I don't know the side where Habakkuk is. That was how I lost the Bible quiz. Then I don't know say the thing pain my papa till the next morning during morning devotion. To prove me wrong, the man had to read from the book of Habakkuk. A very petty father. In my defense, the average African child always has an excuse. In my defense, I said that the Habakkuk wrote the Bible yesterday and this morning they put up. It was so annoying. My father wanted to curse me. Normally, if you leave my father, they say thunder fire you. But he's a pastor. And in my house, we have a strict no curse policy. You can't curse. So he had to curse me in King James Version. Verily, verily, I say unto you this day. Like that. Verily, verily, I say unto thee this day. May the lightning that hovers around thee striketh thee, as the roll of thunder descends on thee. Now thunder fire you be that way. But it's in King James Version. So anytime you hear verily, verily, you know it's thunder fire you. You don't curse in King James Version before. Normal curse where you hear in King James Version, it will be more painful. For example, Ogun fire your papa. That kind of thing. In King James Version, you hear something like, may the idols of the uncircumcised Philistine descend mightily upon him that begat thee. Or very simple curses like get out. Get out, abeg. Now that get out. You can't even say abeg, get out. That curse in King James Version, it cannot be two words. You hear something like, depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for I know you not. And you think curses are painful in King James Version? Wait till they curse you with Igbo Bible. Get out abeg in Igbo Bible. Asikwa aru ìrìyá yìí wẹ̀ fúnra òwe. You get all those, strict no curse policies in my house. Yeah, because my parents were trying to train us to be better people, to be like great people. So all those, what's it called? no cost policies in my house. It kind of fashioned the person I became in the house and outside the house. You understand? And that was because my parents wanted us to grow spiritually. The kind of parents I have did not want us to grow only spiritually. They also wanted us to grow physically. So for my house, peace was a must. I know what you're thinking. I ate that kind of beans and I'm this short, calm down. I hated beans a lot because my parents at some point, somebody said they use beans hide their poverty. My house was the only place they serve you beans and beans. And you can't know. My mother wake up one morning, cook my and akara. Beans and beans, they will serve you. You will eat it. The average Nigerian home, once the father wakes up in the morning and sends his children on an errand, from the errand you can guess what they want to eat. Not in my house. Example, the average father comes, Chibeze, take this money, go downstairs, with your papa their money. Chibeze, take this money, go to the supermarket. That's it, supermarket. Buy bread, buy Nutella and Lipton. You know the breakfast is tea. My house, they will send you errand. They no born you where to get the breakfast. Neche, take this money, go downstairs, buy bread, buy exercise book and toothpaste. Inside my head, wetin you wan chop this morning? Wetin you wan chop this morning? Like bread, exercise book, toothpaste. Wetin you wan chop this morning? Na my house be that. Na my parents be that for you. They no get and they no hide the factory. They no get. They give us their best, basically. So that piece wey I no like was the reason, or rather, it's the reason I am proof. I am short. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't talk now. Yes, I don't talk now. If you see me before, I was so short I had to climb a chair to reach puberty. I was so short that I had to look up to sit down. That short. I was so short that sometimes when it's raining, I'm the last to know. Like no, they don't meet other people like 30 minutes. Then one will talk to you now. Oh, where the fuck? And children of God, whatever you do in this life, you don't want to be short. You don't want to be short. Whatever you do in life, you can't afford to be short because, hey, first of all, being short reduces the amount of vocabulary at your disposal. So you are on the seat now. At your disposal. If you are short, you can't say words like humble. You can't express yourself in English. You want to say you are humble. And you want to express yourself. You want to show your vocabulary, your academic sagacity. You now come and say, I'm down to earth. Somebody say, well, you know. You say. Whatever you do in this life, you don't want to be short. You don't want to be short. The pain of being short in my life was experienced fully in the boarding school. Thank God for the house the trend right now. Yeah? Justice for Sylvester, God bless his soul. But in school the trend now, I was a short person in a boarding school. One of the biggest mistakes my mother made. Yeah, I'm still short, but worse because it's past tense. You won't know this because our school and your school is not. So that was the school. I went to a boarding school. The shortest senior in my school was taller than me. Ask every short person in this hall right now. There is a joy that comes with being short and seeing somebody you are taller than. So the shortest senior in my school was taller than me. If they look person, you dey see the center of his head. So the the boy was using me to you know, package. He was using me to inflate his already bloated ego. He will see me, and because his hand can reach my head, he will give me knock. Come! For no reason. Just because he was senior. I go the pass. Neche, Yaba. Come! Tomorrow. Neche, Yaba. Come! The next day. Neche, Yaba. Come! The boy knock me so that was how my father started developing. This guy was so I think he get him. He get one knock wey knock me one day. That he was not caught, he was all hi! It didn't pain me. I was going to curse him, but remembering my training from home, I couldn't, so I went very I said okay this day. Yeah. The boy don't know what I thought because the curse came in King James Version. Verily, I say unto thee this day, may the lightning that hovers around thee descend mightily upon thee, as the thunders that roll the heaven strike thee. You don't understand. He said to God be the glory. Holding yourself back because of home training. My parents gave us a lot of home training, a lot. You get one universal home training wey all of us get, everybody here. Believe me, you can agree with me that the biggest sex education you got from your parents was if you touch woman, as a boy, if you touch woman, she will get belle. As a girl, if a man touch you, so I grew up with that idea. So in the boarding school, my friends they go girls hostel, touch girls, and then they go and they wait as they touch them, when they get belle. But after a while, when they notice say nobody dey get belle, so gradually I come begin to follow them, they go touch. And that was how I met my high school love. Her name, she's a very funny girl, and she was called Kate. And she was the one that introduced me to fornication. Yeah. I'll take my time with it. Yes, Kate. Me and Kate had a lot of similarities. She was funny. Yeah? She was funny. So she was funny, Kate. Are you serious? Are you guys serious right now? You guys just got it? No. You guys need to follow up fast, yeah? I and Kate had a lot of similarities. Just like me. She was funny, she was smart, she was into porn. No, not pornography, no. Exactly, but I meant porn, wordplay. P-U-N. There was P-O-R-N. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about now. We had that to come, but no, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about P-U-N. So we had all these similarities. Just like me, she was short. And she gave bad hair. I suspect say you get one senior wey dey bring am for their school too. Because that bad hair the way I get she dey get am. That was my first relationship. But I don't want to talk about relationship because relationship na scam. Yes. Relationship. Okay, that proposal here. It's in the way for tears. What will I do? I just make the flow. It's just make the flow. Relationship must come. Now who they fall in love? Tell me the truth. Now who they fall in love? Relationship must come. Relationship does not favor the boys. Yeah? As a guy, there's nothing in a relationship that favors you. The average Nigerian girl goes into a relationship to teach polo. 2 days. 1 week into relationship, 6 of my polo don lost. Even family connections never lose polo like that. So now, if I now finish from my house, I will go her house go dress. Yeah, nothing. The different with the boy. Your girlfriend comes to your house. She wears your big polo. She wears your boxer. Wears your shirt. Imagine you now, you go to your girlfriend's house. You want to wear her crop top. You want to tie her pants. Your girlfriend comes to your house. She takes your shirt, takes your boxers. You go to your girlfriend's house, you take her pants. You see the one is a good ritual. Yeah. Justice for men. Justice for men. Nothing in the relationship favors them. Even sex. Yes, I said it. The sex does not favor the men. Listen to me. Sex. Listen. An action of 15 minutes for those that God gets back with because I don't. 15 minutes action. From the first minute, nobody hear me shout. 14 minutes, 50 seconds. The last 10 seconds, I demand to shout. Inside 15 minutes, and all we get is 10 seconds. How does that fit for me? How does that fit for me? Nothing in a relationship favors you as a guy. Nothing. Because as a guy in a relationship, everything you own belongs to you and the girl. And everything she owns belongs to her alone. At some point for that, one of my relationships, you know I see the girl they use kind of for me because you see pay for house. Girls, you can even ask me. That time when you go pay for house with your boyfriend, you come use your hand, they draw line for her chest. That line, what is it called? Because first of all, I think that's the highway to the grave. Because they draw the line. That girl was, she didn't like me because you see in my house. She goes, babe, can you please go outside and on our gen so that I can watch our TV in my house? Mumumi, I will stand up, go outside. Angel. Mumumi, what do you want, baby? Can you please put your hand in our pockets and bring out our money so I can recharge our phone? Mumumi, one day she hold my phone. They play game. No, just a weekend. Baby, can I play Candy Crush with your phone? I don't know. I unlock my phone, use my hand, enter Candy Crush, start the game, increase the volume to the highest. Guys, no. Increase the volume to the highest. So that as she play the game, I'm going to hear that delicious. And these are the monitors that she's sitting for Candy Crush. But this girl was smart. She come and use the volume small. I used to when volume they go down small. After a while, the thing will come out from your mind. That's the way I give phone to play Candy Crush. 5 minutes later, baby, who is Jennifer? I said I never reached that level. I never play reach that side. That's the way on my phone they play game. Alert enter. And you know this phones, the alert will enter from up. She see the notification, see how much. Advance payment for work while they still go. She activates her juju. Baby, can you go to our account and withdraw our money so I can change our wardrobe? She won't say people man when they play with in money. That time my brain for math. I tell her, baby, if I give you our slap, they will admit you in our hospital and put you on our drip. You can't believe that to me. So you know that nothing in the relationship favors the man. And another downside of relationship is the cheating. Take it from me. Put me anywhere, anytime. Hey. Now the cheating. See how I'm putting on vibration. So, let me have your attention. Then you know that nothing in the relationship favors the guy. Then go to goes to the cheating, the downside of cheating, take it from me, quote me anywhere. Women cheat 4 times more than men anytime, any day. Listen, not because I'm a man, I'm telling you the real truth. The average Nigerian girl has a boyfriend for everything. The boyfriend that takes her on vacation, the one that buys lunch, the one that buys costume, the one that boyfriend that takes her to church. When I was in university, one year for my lodge, they gave one boy because the boy dey help am start her gen. So my relationship was solely dependent on never. So if lights dey, they no dey date. Once lights off, the relationship don start. Once you my guy dey pray, may lights go. Make you enter the relationship. Once they bring lights, he's outside of the relationship. Once there's no light, he's inside of the relationship. The girls are like that. Different boys for different reasons and occasions. Yeah? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? That's the thing. And when it comes to cheating, I give it up for 3 universities in Nigeria that has the highest rate of cheating. Number 1, Unilag. If you have a girlfriend in Unilag, you are single. Number 2, Unizik. Number 3, University of Abuja. These are the 3 schools. Okay, I did not come. Okay, when counting sinners, you don't count them. Please. When counting sinners, don't count them. When it comes to cheating, give it up to Unizik. Into. Hey, please, I beg you, don't go. Even the devil just when they respect you so much. Yes. Yes, that's actually the truth. So, already, you know that these things happen. University environment allows you to do anything. That Unizik, fear them. I love the university environment because being in the university environment, I was able to make my first real set of friends. People who did not judge me because they didn't know at first that my father was a pastor. So they didn't judge me. I was able to do things that other people did happily without getting judged for it. Yeah, like the first time I was involved in examination malpractice. One malpractice minister don't laugh. The thing about malpractice, all of us have done it at some point or the other. And you know the scope. You and your guys go down set to information. And it gets annoying. The moment you step into the hall, the invigilator enters. You stand up, go there. You stand up, go there. You stand up, go there. That was exactly what happened to me. We don't set our information, so as I just enter, you stand up, go there. But I was lucky. They put me beside one girl with no book. Also I thought. Because as I see the girl, she wear all this thick eyeglass, this kind of jagger on. I can't get rope. So for my mind, this girl no book. I was grateful to God. Exam never start, she don't shade. Objective, she don't shade full book. So I was so happy. I just sit down. After a while, I got to start asking. Number 4, she looked at me and all these born again girls. She looked me, look up, speak in tongues. I said, boom, for here. The teacher, excuse me. Number 4, she looked me. She looked up. Guys, I wrote the rest of the exam with guesswork, so I can't watch her hand. If she shade for this side, I go do tumbom A or B. If she shade for this side, I go do tumbom C or D. And that was how I wrote the rest of the exam. And when the results came out a few weeks later, nothing to be surprised about, I failed. But ladies and gentlemen, failure has never felt so good because she failed too. And why this failure was so sweet, I even passed her. She get 29, I get 30. And we go take punish her. Our two came to check our exams, came check our results together. She first me come because person wey no book or wey assume say she no book, she go rush come check her result. So she was behind me wey no sure what I wrote. I was coming fearfully. So nearing the notice board back in Guinness when they paste the result, just follow my name. I say am F. That I can't see the gate for my front. Face the notice board. I can't look am. Can't see where she trace. Her name Q F 29. Hey! Jesus about to again. Failure has never felt so good. So I stood behind her smiling. Like I said, she noticed. Because as she just started look me, I do la pop pop la pop. And you know I said the thing paid her because she calls me. Verily, verily, I say unto you this day. That was when I knew her father was a pastor too. That was the first time I got myself involved with examination malpractice. I'll tell you about the first time I did something else for the first time. First time I smoked weed. Yes, I'm a vagabond child. I smoke ego. Auntie, I will not block anybody. I smoke ego. First time I smoked weed, I can tell you confidently that me smoking weed was not as a result of peer pressure. It was 100% me. My instinct, my inquisitiveness, and my village people. Smoking together. Pass the bully to the right side. I give him, he will give me. We shared it in harmony. Few minutes later, the weed started kicking in. I was sitting there, looking at the space in front of my lodge, and my mind was asking me, why on a landlord the wasteland? I said, I throw. The mind say, you know, say three-story building fit enter this land. I said, I throw. The mind say, you know, say you fit build and become the landlord. I said, I throw. I come ask my mind, how? The mind say, just go. This gentleman, I stood up, went outside, bought shovel and manure. Shovel and manure. Came back to that place, dug foundation of 3-story building, poured the manure everywhere. Then my guy, the other Igbo smoker came. After pouring the manure, I went one side. I was looking at the foundation. The other Igbo smoker just walked to me. And the deepest Igbo tone, Neche. Nke nọ n'akụkụ na-eri foundation. Me, we don't smoke too, reply am. And ihe ahụ 3-story building. Awụla m ya ma ihe. Ihe time, do not do. Him, in the same Igbo sense, reply, congrats my man. Biko ige meto no mkiate. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it for the first time I smoked weed. I'll tell you another first time I wrote jam. Everybody here will agree with me that your first actual heartbreak away from relationship was jam. For most people though, jam decides your life in ways that you cannot even explain. Because if you think about it, nobody starts his life with plans of studying forestry, zoology. After studying forestry, what's next? You can work in the banks because they have branches. But nobody starts out like that, wants to study forestry. We all had similar dreams and aspirations: medicine, engineering, law. If you don't follow this side, You go just fancy, nursing, you know, which other good one? Mascot, all those very professional ones. That was like all of us wanted to land. Maintain the family legacy. The doctor's child, force the child to be a doctor too. My son, you come from a family of doctors. You cannot eat junk food. You have to eat healthy. Eat fruits. Become a doctor too. Lawyer's family. My son, you come from a family of lawyers. You have to become a lawyer. You have to involve yourself with a lot of argument. You need to lie. People will be prostitute. Tell your daughter, my daughter, you come from a family of prostitute. Maintain the family legacy. You need to share love to every man because you belong to the street. Share love to every man on the street, not just Abakaliki street, every street. The pressure should go round. You can't just force me because I'm a pastor's child to become a pastor. You can't. It's not nice because even in the Bible said, many were called, a few were chosen. Yeah. Another part of the Bible, Ephesians, said, many were called, and to every man he gave different gifts. To some he called to be apostles, to some pastors, to some evangelists, and to some teachers of the word. Personally, I would want to raise a God-fearing home. I would want to raise my kids in the God-fearing way, just like I was raised. But I mustn't be a pastor to do that. I mustn't be a pastor to serve God or worship God. I can support the work of God as a millionaire and still make heaven before you. I could still be on the side supporting the work of God without being a pastor and being the best Christian there is. So if after everything I've said this night, you are sitting here and you still feel like as a pastor's son I should be a pastor, then verily, verily I say unto you, God bless you, Oka. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for doing this with me. God bless you. Let's do this again some other time, shall we? God bless you.
Omo, tonight really worth it. Like it's really do worth it. So tell us, what will be the reason? Like how this thing take come your head?
everybody that knows me knows I'm about like the extraordinary, the next step. Yeah, I always want to like raise the bar, take it to the next level, attempt to do stuffs that not like nobody has done, but people are really not very conversant with around my immediate environment. That was just it. That was just the propelling factor.
So, how did you manage? Like, this show was very, very extraordinary, wonderful. Like, sometimes I just the reason how you take organize things, how you take run your things, like in the show.
Team. Okay. Yeah, I have a working team, a team that is with me like every step of the way. Even writing the materials, I had like one of the most amazing set of people. Shout out to General Neche, shout out to Alpha. These guys, pulled all nighters with me, stayed awake writing this content, with me. So my team did majority of the running arounds. They want to make sure that we had a good show, and I can't just take all of the credit. There are people that worked behind the scenes for me.
All right. So what are you going to say to the people that turned out for you?
Yeah, for something that we're doing for the very first time, it's never been done before. We planned for just 150 people, 150 capacity. We had to move in, extra seats, over 200 people. We are in that place. So people turned out for me. They came out to like experience this first time, something. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for all the love that I get, for all the support that I get. And I promise you guys, I won't fall your hand. I'll keep bringing it.
All right, thank you so much. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you look very well, you go see a very fine, beautiful, fine girl waiting by my side. So, fine girl, you mind telling us your name?
My name is Mesoma Fivalokwe. I go by the name MFA.
Ewo. All right, you're welcome to the show, The Precious Son.
Thank you.
So, tell us, how do you feel tonight?
Oh, amazing.
Like, the show really worth your time?
Definitely, I'm proud of him. Literally, this is exceptional, beyond what we normally see here around this and I am proud of this. Despite all, I am proud. It was top notch. Like, I kept laughing from the beginning to the end of the
Okay,
show.
so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, I have a very wonderful gentleman, award-winning director of the year. You know what I mean? No need asking him his name. His name is Mr. Ben Akpoibo, the CEO, Radiant Lights Visuals. So, boss, tell us, how do you feel tonight?
Yeah, today I feel so happy because this is the first time I'm actually seeing this kind of show in Okaye. Because most times this kind of show happen at Lagos and somewhere like Abuja, but this is a new thing in Oka, so I feel so happy about it.
So, according to the show, we have Radiant Light Visuals here. So, on a partner, B?
Yes, we actually partner with Prince Neche on this one. We one of the people who host the event. That if you look at the poster, you will say Radiant Light Visual present Prince Neche, the Precious Sons. So we are one of the people who actually kind of sponsor the event in terms of media aspect. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our number one hype man, award-winning hype man in the whole Nigeria. All right, boss. Like, how do you feel tonight?
Pretty amazing. Vibed up. I don't know. I can't explain, but deep within, I can't wait to see the turnout of this because it's been a long time coming. Yeah.
Okay, you said something on stage that you guys already have this plan long time ago.
Yeah. Somewhat 6 years ago, 5 years ago ish. This was a time where we were seeing a lot of specials. The likes of Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, and all of that. Some amazing, great foreign comedians. Beyond, across the world, I'd say. He always wanted to replicate and say, I want to do something like this. And there's always been this question of, can the people here relate to this? Now, 6 years later, this is us. had, you can tell, you know, it was so amazing sitting there watching the people, watching him deliver that kind of jokes, you know, having amazing transitions, you know, sticking to the storyline and just like that.
Sylvia and Ifnaya, you're welcome to the show, The Preacher's Son. So, do you guys mind telling us how you feel?
Okay, I feel so excited. I mean, I didn't expect it to be this big, for the whole thing to be very big, the events. I mean, the whole joke was nice. I could relate.
Okay.
It was really nice. Like, I didn't regret coming out or anything, and it's the kind of show I would like to attend again. I look forward to it again.
You mind telling us, how do you feel tonight?
I would say I felt really good. The show was nice because, I mean, I'm a fan of Kevin Hart, and what Prince Neche did here today was just like, it was just like me watching Kevin Hart's show. It was really good.
Okay, so it's really worth your time.
It exceeded my expectations actually. Yeah, so it was absolutely worth it.